Welcome back. Boots on the ground. Is this a military operation? Yes, it is. After you get notified of that new storm and see some opportunity, you need to make immediate preparation to get on that plane or drive a few hours across state, get out and see the storm for yourself. There's an old saying in business, trust but verify. Technology is not always correct. You must verify what's in these reports to make sure that you're making a good decision if you choose to mobilize your team to a new storm. There's absolutely nothing worse than mobilizing to the wrong storm in early March or April, draining your resources, draining your people and capital when the best storm ever hits that following May or June. But you're stuck with the barbarian horde back in the bad storm market because you did not scout properly and were impatient. I can remember scouting a storm in the northwest suburbs of Chicago back in 2003. We had received several hail reports that there was a 10-mile swath of 2-inch hail damage. We were excited. My partner and I flew up there from Columbus, Ohio, and we scouted for the day. We saw some yard signs going up. We saw some competitor trucks rolling around. Heck, we even drove by the hail sale at a major auto dealership. We were sold to open up shop before we even got out of our car. We continued to scout the rest of the day, and it seemed though as everything we looked at had hail damage. Looking back at it now, we were just looking at ghost hail. That's hail we wanted to see but wasn't really there. We made the mistake of not getting out of our car and conducting property inspections through the swath at various geo points to confirm the hail damage. Months later, after spending $50,000 on launching a new office in the northwest suburbs, we found out that we were dealing with what we call snow cone hail. And that's not an ice cream treat. Looking back at it now, that day we went out and scouted, we saw exactly what we wanted to see. We saw that hail sale at the dealership. We saw some competitor signs go up. We had a hail report that showed that there was a 2-inch hailstorm and 10 miles long. However, Chicago is notorious for soft hail, which we found out much later because we never conducted property inspections during our scouting trip. We were impatient and moved too quickly to set up shop at neck-breaking speed. We never even got on one roof during the entire time we were scouting. That was a huge mistake. To make a long story short, after the next 4 months, it became evident that our insurance buy ratios, which were normally 80% or higher, plummeted to 20% on this new storm. Our salespeople started telling us that the hail map was wrong and soft hail simply wasn't hard enough to damage the roofs. This was after dropping close to $50,000 on a new office, license, new truck, and a sales team. But we made the best we could of that little storm, downsized overhead, and still managed to muster close to $2 million in sales. The moral of the story is this: leaders need to get out and scout. Do a little old school scouting in addition to relying on storm reporting technology and simply watching what everyone else is doing. See you in the next chapter.